What's going on, guys? Man, jump in.
Buddy.
There you go, Mr. Milkshake. We got him coming in.
Yeah, we're just waiting, guys.
Yeah, we're just chilling.
Damn, the Zoom's full.
Yeah, right?
I'm going to need a second screen to cover all the
That's
everybody on here.
there is. Mine's up to a second screen.
I think there's only just a little bit of interest in this, guys. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. I think so. Just give me a couple minutes, guys.
For those that have their cameras on you, why aren't you smiling, anybody?
You should.
Everybody looks mad, sad, depressed.
Look at Cody. Cody Jones. All right. Mr.
There we
D.
go. I have my cousin on here.
Cousin.
My cousin Lisa.
All
She's from
right.
Minnesota.
What's up, Lisa?
Yeah.
Minnesota, huh? I bet it's cold up there, right?
It's cold everywhere but Florida.
No, not where I'm at. All right, so let's see.
Well, we're just gonna wait. We're just gonna wait a few minutes and then.
we told everybody 8 o'clock. It's out there. Everybody else found it. Everybody was in the group. We got like 39 people. All right. I guess, this is all being recorded, so we can figure out what we're going to do with it later, where we're going to post it and everything. We got some people overseas right now. So I'll keep letting people in as we go. But first off, for some of you, all of you guys should know pretty much who we all are. We got Adam Nikoloff, we got Phil James, we got myself, and we put together something really special. And we've been really, really excited about it, and we figured we'd open it up to some more people. This way, maybe people will stop PMing on us. So we've been bombarded with them. So it's an awesome, awesome program. It's like it's really, really cool. So we're gonna get into all that. If you guys got any questions, put them in the chat. I'll try to moderate that right there. And first off, we're gonna let Adam. He's gonna jump in and he's gonna kind of explain what this whole concept and what this revenue model is about. So.
All right. Can everybody hear me okay? Shake your heads yes if you can hear me. Good? All right. So I got some really fancy slides prepared. Actually, I don't have anything prepared. What we got going on, guys, and the reason for this call is about 2 weeks, week and a half ago, last Tuesday or Wednesday, what we did is I got on the phone with George and Phil and said, hey, I've got something that's working. I've got this short period of time before everything goes crazy in my life with business that I can help some people and teach these people how to do it. So I got with Phil, got with George, like, hey, let's get a few people in. We were going to get 5 or 10 people in this group. We ended up getting like 30 people apply. We let like 20 in. So we've been going on for just over a week right now. What I have set up with them is a simple way to get clients. Who here thinks the process of getting clients is cumbersome or not replicatable or too expensive? Has everybody been down that road trying to get clients? That's the biggest issue everybody faces that nobody addresses. I don't know if you guys are out there buying products in the market. I used to buy them. And I stopped when I realized they were all mostly shit. Nobody addresses the idea of getting clients in a scalable fashion that's fun, that's easygoing, that actually works. So what I told Phil and George was, hey, I've got a simple way to get clients. I've got a simple way to onboard them. I've got a simple way to turn that into a big business. So we took on 20 people. Inside these 20 people, there's probably 7 introverts that told us beforehand, unless you make this super simple, I will never call a business owner. Scared to death. Everybody's been down that road. Nobody likes cold calling. There's one guy in there who said, I used to cold call for a living. I stopped doing it because I hate it so much. This is the first time I've ever had fun talking to business owners since then. I think he said something like, I feel like I'm getting in on Groupon on the ground floor. So here's what we're doing to give you the 20,000 foot overview. I've got a simple way for you guys tomorrow. You don't need a website. You don't have to pay a cent for graphics. You don't have to pay a cent for copy. You don't even need a fan page. Starting tomorrow, inside here, what we're doing and what I'm showing you guys can pick up the phone tomorrow morning, contact 20 business owners, and get 3 of them excited to do business with you. Now, let me repeat that because it's a bold claim. Tomorrow, if you get in here, what we're going to show you guys in a little bit, if you sign up and get in, tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. your local time, I will give you the ability to call 20 local businesses and have 3 excited to get in bed with you and start working with you. Does that sound like a bold claim? Does anybody here believe that? I'm not looking at the chat, so I assume people are talking. Too much stuff going on. So guys, when it comes down to it, who here has tried cold email? Who here has tried Facebook ads to get clients? Who's had a lot of success with either one? There goes the hand. There go the hands dropping down. Cold email, it's hard to scale. Even if you're working with somebody like PJ's all over the place doing cold email, what you get is a bunch of people that say, yeah, call me this afternoon. You're going to call them. By the time they call them, they just forget about who you are. It doesn't really work well. Facebook ads, you're going to get some leads, but then you're going to be an uphill battle. What I have set up here, and I'm just going to keep coming back to this because this is the crux of everything we're doing inside this group is, I've got a way for you guys to call a business owner cold, get their attention, have fun on the phone call. And at the end of it, they will thank you for calling them, and they'll thank you for giving them this opportunity. Now, how this sets up is what we're doing is when you call these people, we're going to offer them something. They're going to come on board and say yes because it just makes sense. Once you're done doing this thing for them, you're going to spend a few bucks doing it. At the end, you're going to have a list of people that you can market to in the local area and charge other businesses to market to your list. So I don't want to get into too many specifics about this because that's the bread and butter of what's inside here. And I don't want this video getting out and everybody offering a course based off this. But if I could just eliminate the biggest issue of getting clients, who would be excited about something if I could literally eliminate the issue forever in your lives of getting clients? This has to sound like BS on your guys' side point. I know it does. I hear myself say it, and I think it sounds like BS. And that's how honest I'm going to be with you guys. But what we got going on, guys, I can literally eliminate your need to ever get clients or how to get clients. You'll never have to send a cold email. You'll never have to run a Facebook ad to get clients. You want to make $5,000 a month? I'll show you how with this very shortly to make $5,000 a month. And if you want to make $50,000 a month, I could show you within 6 months how to take this from 0 to $50,000 without doing that much hard work. So guys, that's what we got going on in there. We've got people in there who are introverts who said they'd never pick up a phone, who are now excited to call these businesses because they get a warm reaction. They get business saying, hell yeah, we want to do it. How do we do this thing? And in 1 week, all these people are going to take these people that are saying yes to this thing and start cashing checks next week without building a website, without writing an ebook, without creating a lead magnet, as you guys know it, without doing anything except copying a few things, clicking buy on a Facebook ad, and letting it run for 50 or 60 bucks. Those people are going to turn into $500, $1,000 a month clients like clockwork. And this can be done a couple times every week, all year long with no downtime, 0 downtime. And if all you did was this method to get these people on to get them excited, at the end of a year, you could go into a location with, let's say, 100,000 people in the city. And if all you did was these giveaways, at the end of the year, you have 7,000 people strong on Facebook Messenger that you can put an offer right in their inbox for any business in the local area. Does everybody see value in having a huge local messenger list? Because when it comes down to it, nothing gets better than that. So guys, that is my little overcap of what we're doing. I can't get into too much detail because there are people in there doing it. And like I said, this video, if the replay gets out, I don't want to give away the bread and butter. But what we have going on here, guys, is the easiest thing I've ever come across. George will talk here in a minute and kind of explain from he's been in this game for a long time. Phil's been in this game for a long time. It takes a lot to get these two excited. I want them to talk about the opportunity here and what we're doing. The last thing I want to cover is, you guys probably haven't seen me around. I have a short window to do this live training. Now, I can swear on anything that makes sense to you guys, but you will never see me do this again, a live training like this. I just won't. I don't have the time. I've got a bunch of stuff coming up to some bot stuff we're doing and trying to take to big numbers for a big exit, that I had this short window, this 30-day window to do this training and help out as many people as I can. There should be a small investment on you guys' part as long as you go through the course, get clients, and leave us a case study. We'll give you your money back. That's all we ask. We have to weed people out that way. But literally, I have this short window of time. After these 30 days are up, I promise you, you will not be on the same call 2 months from now, 6 months now, from a year from now. This opportunity, what we're doing here, will not exist as it presently is. It's just impossible. So guys, we have some cool stuff going on. I promise you, this is not a Me Too thing. Once you get in here and see what you're doing, if you can point me to another course that's teaching the same thing, I will give you $1,000 on the spot. That's how confident I am on what we're doing is so far outside of what everybody else is being taught that it's almost like giving you guys a cheat code. So guys, that's my spiel. I don't have fancy slides. I don't have all these stats and graphs and countdown timers and shit on what's going on. George is going to talk and tell you about the opportunity here kind of and give you a real understanding of what's being offered here, because I know it's kind of on the spur of the moment. We decided yesterday to open this back up, and it's not going to be open more than maybe 24 hours, if that. So there is this small window to hop in and get a leg up on everybody out there. I'm talking about everybody in the local marketing space. You will be able to get clients faster than them. I know it sounds like BS. If you get involved and after watching the first couple videos, you say, I don't see how this could possibly work, this is junk, you'd be crazy, but I'll give you your money back and you just leave. I don't care. This isn't about the money to us. I have a short window to help you guys. And guys, there's some people on here who have been on Friday Night Zoom from Matt Plack's group, could probably talk. I share my stuff freely. This is stuff I just don't want out in the wild. So that's why it's going to be locked behind the gate in a private group. So guys, not a hard pitch at all. George is going to talk about the opportunity here because it's something different. It's not going to be for everyone. And we only want the people inside that are actually going to do something. So that is my 90-second spiel.
Oh, we appreciate that, Adam. So to reiterate what Adam is saying, and just to give you guys another perspective, when, we were talking about this a couple, 2 or 3 weeks ago, I've been in business and sales, 20-something years. And this model is, I've seen all the other courses out there and stuff like that, and I don't buy them. You don't get anything from it. The biggest problem everybody has or will have with their agencies that you need to be able to fulfill is getting clients. And this is by far one of the easiest ways and methods I've ever seen since I've been doing this stuff. It just really is. And we're not selling anything here. Whether you're in this program or not, I mean, we want you guys in here, so don't take this wrong, but it doesn't really matter. We're going to keep moving forward, and we're going to keep building this, and it's just a beautiful thing. I very seriously doubt, I haven't seen every program out there, but I doubt you guys have seen this particular way of doing things. It's just, it was incredible. I was blown away. For me, I've been doing cold calling and this and that, emailing and trying this, and been doing that for a long, long time. And I've never had a way like this that you actually get excited about and want to start looking for clients in this particular fashion. So it's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome. So that's our thing. It's not a hard pitch or anything like that. Like I said, it's very simple. We're going to take you through everything. Everybody else is doing incredibly well, having a great time, tons of engagement. And the couple dozen people that we got in there right now, And it's just straight serious. You know, I think you guys that know us, know Adam, know myself, know Phil, we're all straight shooters. We're not on here for fame and fortune and all that stuff. That's not what this is about. So hopefully I'm pretty sure Adam was very clear about that. And we just, you know, we can make a pretty strong impact in these next few weeks. And that's what we're basically doing right now. So this is a gift, okay, you know, so to speak. So this is not a sell. You know what I mean? This is something you have to want. We only want people in here that are going to do stuff. Okay, that's it. I know you guys have heard it before. Action taker, action taker. It's true. You know, this is not a get rich quick scheme. This is not something that, you know, in a week you're going to be driving your Lamborghini. It's none of that crap. Okay, this is straight. I love being an entrepreneur. Nobody's wrote me a check in over 20-something years. Okay, I make my own money, and I'm telling you that this is straight fire. Nothing out there is like this. You're getting this for free. We could have easily done something and, you know, programmed it, you know, put in a program, packaged it up in a few months, and we didn't do that. Okay, that's not what this is about. Okay, so this is a gift. We appreciate all you guys and all the groups. I'm gonna let Phil give his take on this too. So, and then kind of give you that perspective right there.
Hey guys. Yeah, so I've been really guarded about doing anything program-wise that's paid in my group. And the reason is because I've just been involved in so much crap. I paid for so, you know, well over 10 grand in courses over the last couple of years. And, you know, some of them are good. Some of them, you know, the programs that I've been involved in are fine. Some were way better than others, and some were just garbage. And the reason I've steered away from that was kind of for selfish reasons. And the reason, I know that sounds counterintuitive, but the reason I wanted to do this group in the first place, this milkshake group, was to get was to basically learn stuff and network. And I wasn't interested in this sort of the course life, right? And even when Adam approached me about this, you know, this was a little over a month ago, I'm like, okay, whatever. You just do your thing and talk about it in the group, and, you know, maybe we'll get something together and whatever. And he kept on showing me results and showing me results and showing me screenshots of people that were, you know, restaurant owners that were texting him or messaging him saying, I want to be a part of this deal. And once I started seeing those things and then seeing the results and then seeing how easy this stuff was, I'm like, okay, let's open it up. So we did. We opened it up. We thought we were going to get 5. We got 10 people in. And then it was 20 because we can't say no, apparently. You can see this. Like there are people waiting. We only set this thing up for 32 people for this Zoom. And we have people like messaging us right now, like pissed. So sorry. So like, yes. So I'm like, okay, well, if we're going to do this, then number one, it has to be transparent. We have to throw everything out there. It has to be live so that we can help people along the way. And there has to be a real commitment. So once these 3 things were said, I'm like, okay, go ahead and do your thing. We set up this group. George, you know, has been a part of the whole thing. And basically it's just a couple of units that I'm not going to go into real strong detail about it, but basically a lot of it is Adam going through his system of basically setting up your page and sort of setting up this date night process, figuring out what your targets are going to be and sort of which cities that you're going to be a part of. And what it is putting offers out there, attaching a bot to it, and basically, you know, getting and sorting your data, you know, getting set up in a way that is, you know, organizing your calls and these sorts of things. So it's structured in a way that's here's what we have. Here are like 5 points on how you can set these things up. And this isn't like you're all marketers, so you know how to do most of this stuff anyway. So we're not going to be here like holding your hand, necessarily telling you how to do, you know, A, B, C, D, and E with bots, because there are a million courses out there that can do that kind of thing. But it's basically sharing information on like real live scripts that we use. So, I mean, do you want to go over, I know we talked about this before. Adam, do you want to go over just like the 10,000 foot view of what we're actually offering these restaurant owners?
Okay, here, and I want to get away from restaurants because this, while it crushes it for restaurants, if you want to sign
restaurants is what's my language.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. So is mine. I worked in restaurants for 12 years. I can call you bullshit all day long.
I was going to say.
If you want to go after massage places, if you want to go after movie theaters, there's nothing in a town short of maybe a roofing, which you can probably still do a roofing if you wanted to work it out. Yeah, you could probably figure it out.
Yeah,
but
there's some real romantic people right where you live, dude.
I'm getting away from the date night here. So a lot of people in here have seen the date night post in the group. So I want to cover that real quick because I think a lot of people think this is me trying to put a group together, show you how to do date night. I have been honest with everybody in the group that I do not have the date night part of it figured out. I know I can launch it, and I know I can get a bunch of subs. I know I can get restaurants on board. My Evansville one, I've sold out 7 out of 8 spots, telling them, I don't know how well this has worked, but if you give me $200, I'll send my list your offer. They're all like, okay, here you go. So I don't have that model dialed in. That model right there is something that's evolving, and it might turn out to be more work than is profitable compared to the other stuff we're doing. So inside here is not me showing you guys stuff that I just thought up 3 weeks ago. I have a way for anybody on this call tomorrow to wake up, pick a city out of a hat, run a very simple script to scrape some businesses, get a free trial to a piece of software that'll let you dial online and record it. And by tomorrow afternoon, I guarantee you, if you called for 2 hours, you would have 5 business owners that were excited to talk to you and excited to work with you without setting up a website, without setting up a Facebook page, without none of that. Because here's the problem, and let me know in the chat if you guys agree with this. How many times have you guys bought a course where you bought the course and you're excited? You put the money up, 400, 100, 1,000, $5, whatever it is. Then you start going through it. It's 50 videos and 7 PDFs. So it takes you 2 weeks to get through it. Then you got to start organizing what the steps you need to take. You need to set up a website. You need to get the WordPress theme done. You got to get content. You got to get a page. You got to get that. You got to get all this stuff. So you're 6 weeks in before you ever think about contacting somebody to sell. Once you get to that point, there is no crystal clear method in there of selling these clients. It's like send out 20 emails or do this. They gloss over that point of it because that's the part nobody has figured out. I will put my reputation, George's and Phil's on the line. I'm very generous with their reputations.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
That once you guys see what I have going on to bring clients on board and how this works and you look at it, you're not going to look at this and be like, man, I need a PhD to figure out. You're going to look at what we're doing and laugh. And you're going to cry because you're like, this was there the whole time. And nobody's put this together like I have, because here's what I'm very good at. Taking a complex process, pulling out the spare parts that don't need to be there, that other people have put there just to buff up their courses. I've been in this game for 12 years. I can diagnose and reverse engineer all their shit, take out what doesn't work that's there for fluff, and then optimize what they've already done. This isn't that. I haven't bought some other course and redone their stuff. This is not something that's repackaged. I have a simple way, like I said, and here's the easiest way I can explain it to you guys. Tomorrow morning, if you get in there tonight, you can wake up, pick a city of 100,000 people, 80,000, 50,000, 75,000. And by tomorrow afternoon, you will have business owners excited to talk to you. And literally, you don't need any software or set up anything. I suggest one piece of software to call from. It's got a free trial. It's very simple to use. So literally, there are no steps between now and talking to business owners. There's literally, if you want to use your phone, there is 0 steps between signing up and talking to business owners and having business owners get excited. Does that make sense? Because I want that to kind of sink in. There is not 14 steps with 3 subsets of each one to get to the point to talk to business owners. If you guys want to hop in tonight and start doing this tomorrow, you can start having people excited to talk to you tomorrow. Mm-hmm. And I don't know what's out there. I don't get on the webinars anymore because I can't stand a 45-minute drug out pitch, try to learn something because I never learn anything. But out of everything that's out there, you guys probably see more of the shit than I do. Is there anything out there that says, hey, tomorrow you can start talking to interested business owners? Or does everything say, I've got this secret sauce, I've cracked the code, and if you do my 37 steps, you'll give up and buy my next thing, is what they should say, but they don't. This is literally, you hop in here tomorrow, you can have excited business owners ready to talk to you. A week after that, they'll be writing you checks. And what you need to do to get that check is copy about 3 paragraphs, take an image, I give it to you, put it on Facebook, click a few buttons in the ad editor, let the system take care of everything, and then call them back the next week. And you have people ready to give you a check. Even once you get people excited to talk to you, going from there to them writing you a check, there's so little work involved in between. It's embarrassing. I'm actually embarrassed of what I've done. I should be ashamed of myself.
You should be. You should be. Now, to reiterate, this got me so excited, so amped up. When you talk about a way to bridge that gap and getting your foot in the door and talking to these clients, and everybody's running around trying to figure out cold emails and trying to figure out this and the LinkedIn and the, how do I do this on Twitter and Facebook? Look, this is it's insane. It should be illegal. It's so easy. I mean, it is. I know that sounds cliche. I'm being funny, but it's one of the most, it is the most exciting way that I've ever done to be able to get your foot in the door with a client. And I don't mind, doing different things, but this has just been, it's been a hell of an experience. It's awesome. I love it.
So by this point, who thinks we're full of shit? Raise your hand. Thank you. I do. I'm raising my hand because I don't believe my own pitch either.
There we go.
Guys, and I can't overstate this, how simplified this is, because literally once you get in here and see this in action and what we're doing, you're going to shake your head and wonder about all the money you spent and all the courses you spent. Then you're going to start thinking about all the time these people put in to make these complicated courses to sell it to you for it to not work. You're going to start rethinking life. We'll cry, we'll laugh, we'll cash checks. It'll be very cathartic.
Yeah.
But here's how we have this set up. Because like I told Phil, I was pestering him to do this because I have a short window. Just so you guys know, I do this. I'm launching this stuff live in here with you. I give you the calls that I've done last Thursday. Last Thursday, I called for 90 minutes. I had 10 businesses excited to work with me after calling for one 90-minute stretch. That's it. A few follow-up emails. I have 10 businesses excited to work with me. They're saying, hey, we own 3 restaurants. Can all 3 restaurants do this? Hey, my buddy owns this place. Can he do this too? Like, people are excited to work with me after a 90-minute stretch of calling. So I'm doing this along with you. Starting tomorrow, I'm going to start doing the ad part of this stuff. And I'm going to give you guys the bot scripts. Once you guys see the bot scripts, you're going to laugh. Everybody's like, I need your complicated bot. I'd be like, no, you don't, because it's not a complicated bot. It's a dead simple bot. I don't overcomplicate even the bots. I've got somebody coming on to kind of jazz my stuff up and make me feel better about selling it because it's more complicated. But if you guys saw the bots I'm using to do this stuff, my God, anybody on here can do what I'm doing if I just told you how. You don't even need a copy of it, but I'll give it all to you. You're going to see the ads. You guys can listen to my calls. You're going to listen to my follow-up calls when I call these business owners back. You're going to hear me close. I will show you me cashing checks, me taking money over the phone. You guys will hear all the stuff. I'll block out the credit card numbers because I don't trust all you fools on here. But you guys, you're going to get access to something you're not going to get access to anywhere else. Anybody else that does this, surround it. I'm drinking my own Kool-Aid on this. So here's what you need. If you can't meet these 2 requirements, then it's just not going to work. You need to have $500 of freely available cash. Credit card's fine. These are all going to go towards your ads that are going to build your asset. You're not going to take this $500 and send it to here and send it here and send it here. At the end of the $500 have nothing. At the end of you spending this $500, you're going to have a very valuable asset, even if everybody says fuck off after that. You need that because once you get through that first $500, you will get a $500 check from somebody else to recoup that. And then it's a vicious cycle and depends on how far you want to scale it. The other thing we're asking for, and we're not asking, we're requiring.
Just to clarify that's going to Facebook. That's not going to us. It's just a commitment that we want you guys to make.
To make this work, you need that much, okay? To make this process work the way Adam has it, you need at least $500. That's all.
Yeah, plus the $5,000 you need to send to me. I'm not talking about it. No, the other thing we need is, like I said, I want to get people in here who are excited to do this. So people that got in originally are kind of skeptical. And even George and Phil didn't know the full scope of what we were doing in here because it wasn't a full scope because it's so simple. But the people in there are excited. So the 30 we're bringing in, 32, whatever it is, I want to cap it at 50. I want the end to have 46 people making money. That's my goal. It's not going to happen because most of you guys won't do the work necessary. The only thing we need from you guys, that's it, is your case studies. Once we get these case studies of you guys making money, you know what I'm going to do with them? I'm going to give them to Phil and George to do whatever the hell they want with and market with. Once we're done with this, I could have something. I could set up an automated webinar myself and just start selling it. I have no desire to be in the product creation space. You guys will not see me a month from now doing this. And I want to iterate that because It's unique. It's different in the space. I'm not going to be here a year from now doing training. George and Phil know this isn't a bullshit line. I'm literally not. You might catch me on a Zoom every now and then, but that's about it. So we need from you guys is a $300 deposit. And how that $300 works is at the end of 30 days, as long as you've documented your steps, shot some videos, put together a case study that you would be proud to hand to somebody else, you give that to us, I will send you your $300 back right then. I don't want your money. I don't need it. My kids eat whether you give me $300 or not.
Amen.
They don't eat that well. It's chicken nuggets and french fries. But so that's what we need from you guys. We have a link for you to the shittiest little sales page you've ever seen in your life. I didn't even put a ClickFunnels page behind this.
Yeah.
There's no page with golden guarantees and 18 steps because of what you're getting, because I don't have it listed. I didn't take the time to do it. Not because I'm lazy, because I don't have 18 steps to put in there. I would literally have to make shit up to fill up a sales page to make it look like it's worth $300. And I'm not here to make shit up to put it on a page. So there's a link we got. Is anybody here interested? If they're not, I'll delete the link.
Put a 1 in the comments over here, guys, so I can see the comments a lot better.
Who wants to buy just to come back in a week and tell me I'm full of shit?
There you go. Yeah.
Whatever it takes.
Okay, we
Whatever
got
it takes to get past those.
Okay, we got ones everywhere. They're flying out the door. Absolutely. Look, you guys are smart. You're here. You took your time out of your night. I know it's what, Thursday? Yeah, I don't even know. So it's Thursday. You took your time out. 8 o'clock in some places right now. You spent 30 minutes with us. So, kudos to you guys. Adam just dropped the link in there. That is what it is. We're not one of these big gurus and all that mess. That's not what this is about. Hopefully you guys got that out of us. We're straight shooters, we're the kind of guys you go sit down and have a beer with or whatever. So it's
and when you pay on that, I don't even know where it'll take you. So once you pay on that, message Phil or George or me or something and we'll add you to the group. Literally, there's no sales funnel, there's no OTO. I don't even know where that link goes to once you send money.
It's a lot of fun. Go ahead, Phil. What were you gonna say?
I just wanted to thank everybody for coming on. Like I said, I am very careful about my own personal reputation when it comes to protecting. I get people in the group wanting to sell stuff all the time. I just haven't found anything that was worthwhile in terms of like actual, quick action and excitement. So. Like I said, I'm a believer in this. When I have a restaurant owner and a hotel manager contacting me out of the blue, saying they saw this thing and they want to be a part of it, and then you actually when you actually see the date night, the need for this type of thing in these communities, when you have a mother of two that will message me and say thank you for doing this, we're providing a service, right? And it's you'll see that once you do this, the restaurants in your community, the everybody that's a part of this thing, it's so exciting to see the amount of momentum that this sort of thing happens. Just in a just getting 1 or 2 people excited about these things, you'll see how easy these calls are. It's the easiest calls I've made doing this kind of stuff. So anyway, I just wanted to reiterate how thankful we are for everybody to come on here, and that's it. That's all we got. Yeah. And sign up, because we're here. Like, we're here for you, and we're here to make sure that you guys can make this thing work.
And that's the other thing, guys. Inside here, if you're expecting to sign up and find a 12-video laid-out course and a 50-page PDF that goes with it, if that's what you need to go through a course, and I understand some people are like that, do not get in here. I'm going to do my 5 minutes of trying to talk you out of this right now, because you're not coming into a polished course. You're not coming into something that's been packaged and designed for you to go through and buy something else and have affiliate links. There's no affiliate links in here because there's nothing I do has affiliate links inside here. I couldn't even find one for the stuff I use if I wanted to. Second thing is, you guys are literally going to see in this next 30 days, I will probably bring into my business, and I've got a few things set up to cheat the code and kind of get money up front rather than later on. I have no problem saying in the next 30 days inside this group, from the asset I'm showing you guys what I'm doing, I'll bring in $5,000 to $8,000 to my bank account in the next 30 days from this one asset I'm showing you guys how to do. And what I'm doing is you guys can repeat this right behind me very simply. The other thing we're doing in there for your phone calls, there's a system called Close.io I tell everybody to use. The reason I tell people to use it is it's free for 14 days and it records your calls. I'm willing to hop on and listen to your recordings if you're having issues. Twice in the last 2 days, I posted my phone number in there and said, hey, if you want to practice calling restaurants, call me right now. I will be the restaurant owner, and I'll put you through your paces, and I'll correct you where you go wrong and kind of help you out. So I'm there for live calls. George is there.
Yeah.
I'm there to listen to your stuff. We'll get you. If you take the simple process and get stuck, it's very easy to unstick you because it's very simple. But people haven't been in the game as long as we have. Sometimes talking on the phone takes a little bit. The only way to get over that is to actually get on the phone.
Mhm.
But you guys have rare access to us because, like I said, 30 days from now, if this group's still living and everything else, I'll hop in now and then, do a quick Zoom, talk about what's working and whatnot. But I'm doing this and I'm moving down the road. I'm looking for a 9-figure exit from something. I want a 100 million plus exit. Which, if I fail, I fail, but who cares?
Hey.
So like I said, this isn't me sitting around like, please buy this course because we need you guys to buy this course. If this isn't for you, please do not get in.
Yeah.
I don't want anybody in here who's not really excited to get in.
Mhm.
So does anybody have questions?
Yeah, there's a couple of them over here. We already got some people paid. Awesome. So the $300 will be refunded after the case study. Yes, as long as you give us a case study and everything's done, like that's not what this is about. This is we need people to be serious, and if you start giving stuff away for free and this and that, which is what this is, but you guys kind of having a little accountability, a little skin in the game right there, lets us know you're a little serious, and plus being able to have the $500 ad spend. That's all it is. You know, we all make good livings. It's like we can close this out tonight, and I'm going to go tomorrow morning. I know Phil is tomorrow morning. I'm going to do what we do in this system, and I'm going to go get, 4 or 5 clients tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm committed to making 50 calls tomorrow. So
yeah, I saw that. No, it's awesome. If I have a partner, will we both be able to get added to the group? I don't know. That's Josh Wheeler. PM me. I don't know. We'll figure that out. I paid, now what? I'm on it. Paid. People that pay attention. Yeah. So, okay. So I guess that's all the questions. But yeah, whoever gets in tonight or in the morning, whenever you're going to do it, we'll look at it and then we'll add you to the group. Either Phil, myself, Adam, one of us will see it. We'll figure that out. So let's, you guys don't need to be in there right this second. So get it paid. We'll look at it tomorrow. We've all had really, really long days. We've got bombarded in these PM hurricanes that are still going on. My phone ain't stopped. So it's all good. Look, guys, this is, it's awesome. Just to, like Adam was saying, he was on the phone for like 90 minutes. So the first couple of days that, all of us were kind of together, and Adam's like, this is how this works. I'm like, okay, cool. I just ran with it. I didn't have a page, a website, no funnel, no Facebook, none of that. Didn't have a list or any of that stuff right now. I just did the certain method that we're talking about. And I think in the first, little bit, maybe 30, 45 minutes or something, I already had 2 people on board. It wasn't hard. I kept going after these phone calls. And yeah, I've been doing it a long, long time. But once I saw that, that's enough of a test for me, because I'm good on the phone. But you don't have to be some crazy juggernaut just the way this is. So anyways, appreciate you guys. It rocks. What kind of numbers can we expect from this? You get what you give. So whatever you put in, that's what you're going to get out.
Yeah, this is a system that if you got a goal of $2,500 a month,
yeah,
you can get there quickly. If you got a goal of $25,000 a month, you can get there with this. It's a very duplicatable thing. So once you see what it is, once you see the numbers shake loose, all you got to do is the math.
Right.
Yeah, I'm up in 8. Guys, just for some numbers here, I'm up in 8 cities. I've been doing this for 3 weeks, and I've got 3,200 subscribers between all the cities, and it's spent maybe $850, something like that. So it's pretty good. And I'm not, and that's only scratching the surface. So I haven't even run any offers to these cities yet. So.
Yeah. Now it's the thing about this is, one, it's like Adam just said and Phil just said, that it's very scalable. So you can go to whatever direction you want. Most things aren't like that. And you can just make it what you want. So.
All right. Who's in here that hasn't signed up yet? I haven't even looked at the numbers. I don't know who's in or not.
Yeah, I mean,
I just want to ask, and like I said, if it's not for you, it's not for you. I don't care. I just want to know if you're in here still and it's not for you, why isn't it for you? Because I just want to know. I'm curious. Like I said, I'm not going to hard sell anybody. I'm just kind of curious on what the market's looking for because it's just weird to me because I don't know. I don't know where I'm
I
going.
get a lot of people. I'm paying now. I'm going to pay in the morning.
I'll say I haven't even looked to see what's going on with payments.
Is the plan for this to be a 30-day thing? I don't know what that means, Benjamin. What do you mean a 30-day thing?
I think he wants to know, is it going to be a 30-day
4-week program?
Yeah, because I think Adam was talking about that before.
Yeah, how it's set up is we're gonna run this for like 30 days. I need the case studies at the end of the 30 days, and then we'll give you your money back. And that's how, just because it needs a little bit of time to do it. There's no written in stone. If you guys need a bunch of documents saying we're gonna ironcladly give you your money back, you don't know us. All of us would give you the money back even if none of us had it. But if that's a concern for you, I'd just say don't sign up. This isn't one of those things that we've had lawyers look at sales pages and make sure all our disclaimers are fine. It's not that. It's an opportunity. If you want the opportunity, you hop in. And if it's not for you, it's not for you. I do understand that. You guys don't know. A lot of you guys have never heard from me. And what I've said on here, a lot of it sounds pie in the sky, and I get that. So we're looking for the true believers, the Kool-Aid drinkers. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
It's legit, guys. It's that's all I can say.
Yeah. It's straight legit. Like I said, we're not out looking for your money. We could have done this a whole different way and probably went out and yeah. So that's not what this is about. Not for us. So you got just 3 good old boys here, and that's it. We've been in the trenches for a long, long time. We're spreading it well. This is a gift. It's going to help kick you guys 2019 off. If you're struggling with trying to get clients, finding your niche, like I said, this thing is scalable, and it's also a way that because of the system that Adam has, is you can pivot in different things, just like we said before. So that's why we quit saying just restaurants, okay? There's a lot of different things. You understand as you go through it.
Yeah, and until you guys can figure out the getting clients piece, every course you buy is light on that. And if they go heavy in that, it's just a lot of stuff that you've heard before, and they don't have any documentation proving that it works. It's just a bunch of stuff because they know that they need the client getting piece. You take away everything I'm going to teach in here. If all I did was show you this first thing that you can do tomorrow afternoon, you can start doing this.
Mm.
If you got in here and just did that or learned that part of it and then got booted from the group and took it to heart and ran with it, over the course of next year, there's no reason you couldn't put 6 figures in your bank account from something that you don't need to set up, you don't need to build up, you don't need to take 6 weeks or watch 15 videos to do. I know it sounds like it's a cheat code, shortcut stuff, and it is, but I'm telling you, it's powerful. We got introverts in there crushing phone calls and getting business owners excited. So, like I said, I'll stake my reputation on there's nothing out there like this.
No, there's not. So I guess we're going to wrap it up, guys. Somebody says all the training will be live, right? Yeah, we do a mixture. I mean, we get on there, Phil and none of us are obviously worried about being on lives and stuff. So, yeah, we'll get in there, sprinkle some of that stuff in. Adam's, sometimes he'll jump in live. Sometimes he'll do a training like, in a video, and we put it in a unit. So you'll have all that stuff in there. When do we get access? Let's get who's going to be in there, and I'll start doing that in the morning. I'm not going to do it tonight. So
yeah, message George or Phil. My messenger's down. I can't accept messages.
He's full of it.
I think Facebook broke on me.
Yeah.
So I don't know how. If you guys want in, you got to get them. I don't even know how to get to them.
Yeah, just PM us. We'll check everything. Once you do what you're supposed to do, go send that invoice over to wherever it's going. I think I don't know. We doing Bitcoin and all that stuff? Nah, I'm joking.
I'll take Bitcoin before it goes back up. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'll take payments when it's down. I'll cash in when it goes back up.
You get on that dip right
Let's
now.
go to 20 grand again. I'm ready.
I know, right? That'd be awesome.
So yeah, guys, this is something that's unique. It's something that's small. It's like somebody else was talking about this. Is I just got 2 more things to share. Somebody I talked to earlier about what we're doing here. They said it's like a limited release of a small batch whiskey or bourbon type thing, and that's a cool comparison because there's a lot of bourbon, there's a lot of whiskey on the market, but then there's these little small batch stuff that only go out to a limited number of people and they get to enjoy it. This isn't something you're going to enjoy. Literally, if you hop in here and I shit you not on this, if you come in and for the next 2 days look at this stuff, and we don't even have most of it up yet because we haven't done it, I'm doing it live. this very little bit that's up here, I will put up against any $2,000 course on the market as far as getting clients. I want you guys who are skeptical, get in and try to prove me wrong.
Yeah.
Get in and do this and say, it didn't work, because it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
I want the skepticism in there because, like I said, literally, this has been like this. The other thing I want to talk about is we're going to talk about date nights further on in the program, but the date night thing is the first thing I've ever talked to my wife about that I do, that A, she gets, and B, she's excited about.
Right.
So.
Right on. It's the same here. When I talk to my wife about what I've been doing in these past couple of 2 or 3 weeks that we've kind of all been kind of working on this, she even gets excited, and she knows nothing about my world. Her head is just blown, and she's like, that's so awesome. And she actually understands certain bits of it. So anyways, appreciate you guys. Links in there. I'll do the paid. Awesome, David. Yeah, so we got a bunch of people already jumping in. Like I said, I think we got room for 32 more.
Yep.
There's about
32 total. I don't know how many are already.
That's what I'm saying, 32 total. And that's going to put us at our cap. Now, I've got a bunch of people that still are going to be watching this Zoom. And then, there's about almost 40 people who are in here. So anyways, that's all we can do this time. We appreciate you guys. I'll put the recording up here probably in a little while. It's going to take a little time to render on Zoom. That's just how it happens. That's it.
Awesome.
All right, guys.
That's
See you,
it.
buddy.
See you guys.
Talk to you.
Thanks, guys.
Absolutely.
Hey, real quick, just going kind of like piggybacking on what you guys were saying, just what I've already done so far from what you guys have been sharing in the group, and the people that I've been telling about it, the people that know what I've been doing and working 7 days a week on this is like the greatest idea so far to date, just from what we've learned in the Milkshake group. So
Yeah, I was gonna say, I saw your name pop up and it looked familiar, guys. What we're sharing in there, it was just me. I knew getting in there was going to lead to something like this and not be able to use my inbox anymore for people messaging me. But what I shared in there was just trying to help people, and then it went a different direction with what we're doing. What's in here is my bread and butter on how to open up a city. That once you get this, literally, there's 20 minutes of videos you watch, and you will know enough to crush any market. Start getting, how many people have signed up a client that when you signed them and they paid you, that they were hesitant about paying you. They weren't thrilled about paying you. They were still on the fence. So once you got that money in the bank, you knew you still had to work your ass off to keep it, or else it was going back to them. With what we're doing in here, and it's hard to explain without giving everything away.
I know it is.
But once you get these people, they will be asking you, how do I give you money to do this for me? How can I pay you? How can I do this? And it's a weird position to be in, because everybody else is trying to cold email, then call people that are semi-interested. I mean, when I say this flips it around on itself, it's just hard to say without even going. Because give me 15 seconds, and I could tell you everything. That's how easy it is. So it's hard to hold anything back, because there's not even enough to cover to where I could give you pieces of it. Say you can't figure out the missing piece, because there is no missing piece. It's like 2 pieces. It's a puzzle that's a big rectangle. It's just got 2 rectangle pieces. You just slide them together.
But that's the beauty of it. You've got that down in just going through all this stuff and doing it. It's like, oh my God. I mean, you literally get up in the morning, like you said, and in a day, for any seasoned person at least, maybe you're not just a total noob. And if you have any kind of sales skills, oh my God, you would just go out and crush it. And just the whole scalability after that is what the beauty of it is. I mean, it's just bonkers. I mean,
it's making it fun again.
Yeah, I've been cold calling for years. I've been in sales for years. I've been doing the social media marketing for a couple of years now. And I nerd out on this stuff 7 days a week, and like I've bought the courses. I've done everything you guys talking about, and this is like it was that simple. So yeah, 100%.
What you're saying is that simple, and the Milkshake is complicated compared to what I'm going to show you.
Yeah.
If that puts it in perspective.
Yeah, it's bonkers, guys. So yeah, no, Dean, you'll do good. You'll do good. That kind of background and stuff like that, you'll rock it, dude. I mean, you just will. It's mind blowing. It's really neat. So, and it is about the whole system and the process, not just that one little piece. That one little piece is fantastic. but it's everything else that Adam has that we're building out as we're going along right now is just it's a really, really well structured, thought out model. And the way Adam's brain works, in case you guys don't know, and since I've known him, is he's a genius with back engineering things, especially when it comes to, we're all in this. This isn't a nonprofit, right? We're not nonprofits. We're going after, we want to make money. That's what it is. I call it what it is. So he can work those numbers backwards, and then he fills in all those blanks. And for me, I can relate to that. That's why Phil and I, we really resonate. We get on, bust each other's balls and stuff, but we really resonate because that's how my brain functions too. I love numbers and I love working backwards, and then I'll figure out all the pieces in the middle. And he's done that with this in a brilliant way. So
yeah, 100%. Everything that's ever worked for me, and I was a technician for years. Everything that works is when you reverse engineer.
Yeah.
You see the results, you see the end result, and then you go and reverse engineer it and figure out, okay, how do I get to that starting point based on the end point for 100%. Yep.
The other thing is everybody wants to complicate what needs to happen before you call these people. Everybody wants 6 weeks of work because they feel like they've done the work and now they can contact people. I want to talk to some people tomorrow who bought in from this that were skeptical, because once you see what we're doing, you're going to literally laugh and then cry.
Oh my
and
God.
You're going to look at this and be like, why did I buy this $2,000 course that had me working for 8 weeks before I ever talked to somebody? Then I talked to a bunch of people that hung up on me. You won't get hung up on this unless you call.
No.
You won't get hung up on this.
No.
The worst that happens is, this sounds like something we might be interested. Send us an email. 1 out of every 25 will somebody say no to you.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, I went to the visitor center because the prospect I was talking to was scoffing at my, because I had other services at $750 a month and then the $250 for this or for the date night thing, right? And he's like, oh, you should go talk to the visitor center. The visitor center was like, that is a genius idea. Like, so now start taking that to other cities and like collaborate with the city center. And it's like mind blowing.
It is.
I want to talk to you, Dean, after you get inside here and see this. You say this is mind blowing. I want to talk to you. Are you in?
Are you in? Okay, cool.
Okay, I want to see you after you go through the little bit that's in there right now and see what we got going on, because you're mind blown now. Wait till tomorrow at this time, because I want to talk, because it'll be funny.
You'll watch the videos that we got in the units and just a couple of PDFs and stuff we got in there. I mean, we got all the scripts and this and that and everything. You're going to look at that and be like, are you kidding me? And then it's not going to take you that long to consume it. And then you're going to want to just go do it, period. So, all right, guys, look, I'm going to get off here. It's a long day. I look forward to it. We're going to check everything in the morning. And then we'll check the PMs or we'll check the, whoever signed up. And then we'll go ahead and shove you guys in the group. I'll get up early and, probably about 10, 11-ish. No, I'm kidding. So I'll be up early in the morning. We'll go ahead and get all you guys in as soon as we can. And then, let's get to rocking. So we're not stopping. We're full steam ahead. So we're trucking right along. But you guys will get in there and you can catch up with all this stuff pretty quick.
Yep. So, guys, if you're struggling to get a business going, just get in. Blind faith for this one.
Right.
Like I said, there's a bunch of bullshit out there. I'd rather you guys waste your time with us, which you won't, compared to go down blind alleys, because literally there's a bunch of shit out there.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, right on. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
All right,
Dean, you owe me a call tomorrow at about 8 o'clock at night after you've gone through it. I want to see what you have to say then.
Yeah. Yeah,
all right,
right.
guys, I'm hopping off here. I gotta go get some kids some baths.
Yeah, all right. Wife's calling me. So we'll see you guys on the inside, man. Don't give up this opportunity. See you, Dean. I'll see you tomorrow, brother.